you'll see that I attempted this before, but now I have a better tripod, so I think I'm ready for business now. I'm Val, and welcome back to the Jewelry Spot. I am going to talk about Etsy goals today, and also make some hoop earrings. So that was the title. It's making Etsy goals, and then I think it says how to make beaded hoop earrings. So my goal is to sell 10 a day. I'm on my journey. I have been on my journey with the Etsy shop for 2.5 years, I think. I began in July of 2019, and at first I didn't know what I was doing at all. Things just started to pick up about last July, so I had, I guess, not been extremely consistent for both years, and so, hello, thank you somebody for joining. How are you? Um, I wasn't consistent, and I didn't know what I was doing, like I said, so I would sell one every 5 months perhaps, because I just had opened an Etsy shop but didn't know what to do with an Etsy shop. Last July I made a certain type of earring that started to, I guess, gain some traction, and then it's become my bestseller. And so it was a hoop from the beginning. Some of the highest watched videos on my channel have been hoop earrings. So I'm going to, hi, I was wondering if that was you. You're so supportive. Thank you for watching. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to catch up. Where was I? Let's see. I like to, oh, that's my favorite thing to make. One of my favorite things. I've learned how to make the stick earrings where you just use the, what do you call it? The head pins. And this is one of those. That's like a recent one I did. Just trying to do something colorful for the spring. So this is just a head pin for anybody that kind of already knows some about jewelry making. A head pin, and I have a butterfly bead on top. Then I have some clay beads there. And so I know how to make other beads or like other things, but I learned that I guess on an Etsy shop you want to niche down, and what that means is just to kind of concentrate, I guess, in one area. So when I started putting more hoops in and just concentrating mostly on that, then more people seem to purchase them. Now I'm only selling maybe one time every day. One sale a day is kind of my average. But I'm proud of that. I work full time, so I'm proud that I'm able to even do this. And I have two people. Welcome and good morning. Thank you for joining. Just kind of catching up this morning. Bienvenue. Buenos dias. um, let's see. Yo hablo español. Where's I at? Oh, we were just talking about the Etsy shop. Okay. About one sale a day is what I make now. My goal is 10. Now, I know that's a lofty goal. Don't know if I'm setting too high a goal, but I do want to sell 10 things a day eventually. And so that's my goal. And as I make more videos and create the videos, I will try to figure out how to reach that goal. Oh, I gotta stay busy to keep from going insane sometimes. The world is crazy right now, but I like to do. I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure. Getting to your. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love your channel, and I've seen that you do lives now, and that's so awesome. You're awesome too. Thank you for your support. So I guess I can do some more chit chat as I get into the making and creating, and I'll show you what I'm gonna make, and I apologize in advance if I have issues with the camera. I'm still working out the kinks with my. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Working out the kinks with my editing, and just overall, I'm not a camera person, but I'm trying to trying to fake it till I make it. So this is a hoop I just made these last night. what I found is I know how to make the smaller hoops. I think I even probably prefer them, but I know people love to buy the big ones. So I'm starting to put more of those in the shop. Those, and then I have some smaller ones too that I'm gonna make. These are these wires. I'm gonna start with these. I think these wires are silver plated, and they come looking like this. These are a little over an inch. I'd say maybe an inch, 1 1/8 inches or something. So they're not huge, but they're not small either. They're kind of medium-sized ones. Then I'm gonna make the large ones. So I found Heishi beads that they're speckled. They have little specks in them. So these are like pink, salmon colored. I had the blue. Me too. I like the little ones because I fall asleep with earrings in my ears too. Add music to the party. Everyday finance. I gotta learn. I gotta learn how to add music to the party. I should have had something playing in the background. We're gonna do that next time. I will. I make that a I make that a goal. All right. So I just have different colors and the speckled beads, and I also found what I made these with. I found those on Amazon, and so I got 2 boxes of the different colors. Like I said, I'm trying to get ready for the spring and summer. You know, people like, I guess, colorful things. So let's see where I'm at. Okay, so what I did was for these, I've got the little the copyright stuff. I have to find some of the free copyright music. So I've got, let me hold up my model. I have the little bead on top, and then I have a disc bead, and then the Heishi beads. So I'm gonna take my pliers and make the stem a little bit, bend it, and so the beads will actually go on. So I'm adding I have one little bead there, if you can see that. Then I have my disc bead. And now I'm just gonna add the Heishi beads. They're kind of thin, so I'm putting about 12 in between. Her sister, oh Lord. Yeah, she gets to give me she gets to rib me a little bit. Okay. So I'm just alternating with the Heishi beads, and then the silver finding beads. Trying to put about 12 in between each one. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is what all has come to me is like trial and error. I started out making them straight completely from wire. I would make my little wire hoops just from craft wire that I had seen other people use on YouTube, and that's what I've got so far. Just craft wire, and I don't know. I just started playing around with the tools and different things, and that's what I came up with. For all I did begin wanting to have an Etsy shop, but I didn't know what I know now. Of course, things it takes you time to learn things. So after probably hundreds of videos later, watching people open up Etsy shops or creating jewelry, this is what I've come up with. I do find joy in this though, and it makes me happy. So I'm glad I've found a community of creators, and I have the wonderful ladies at jewelry making fun collab, and we all seem to create. All right, so what do we have so far? Almost done. It's almost, I won't say an obsession, but I just want to figure out, you know, how other people are doing it. I see all these other folks on Etsy, and I'm like, how did they sell so much? Can I do that too? So half the fun is trying, you know, half the fun is trying. And I'm thankful for the customers that do purchase, but of course, like I said, this is also something fun. So I think I'm gonna let this be my last little row. And then you saw the process of how I make these. Oh, I didn't get to see everything you wrote. I'm sorry. Hi everybody. Thank you those that have joined. I'm just chit-chatting and going over some jewelry making skills, I guess you could say, for making Haishi bead earrings. Just kind of chit-chatting, and if anybody has just joined, the title of this is Etsy setting goals, and I'm trying to sell 10 things a day. That's my goal. I don't know when I reach it, but I'm gonna try. All we can do is try, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back and look at that comment. I missed it. I think you said you were afraid to sell your things at first too. Yes, so we do have to stick together. I'm so glad I found a community of creators because I learn from you all, and you all teach me. So I've got, that's how I made the pink salmon ones. And I think these might be just a tad bigger than those. These are, I guess, 1 inch, and these are just a little bit over. Okay, so let me show you how I make the larger pair. I use memory wire. Let's see, it's the round bracelet memory wire. It looks like this. And when you're finished with your hoop, it will give you one that's about 2 inches wide. Oh, that's not it. That's not memory wire. That's just regular wire. I will find it. It's springy, and it's really tough, and so that's how it holds its shape. That's why they call it memory wire, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna, this looks like that. That's memory wire. So what I do is I have some pretty tough pliers. My daughter gave me these. She's the one that got me interested in the jewelry making, and so I have some of her supplies here with me. She gave me some pretty tough pliers. So I just have my ring, and then you can add whatever beads you want. For instance, I have smaller beads, smaller seed beads, and then I've got, of course, the Haishi beads, and so that's what I was going to work with today, the Haishi beads. And so I've got, I missed the comment, I'm sorry. I'll try to get better at juggling the comments. And hi, little things. Thank you for watching. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you. I appreciate the support. All right. You know what? Just for you, I'm going to choose blue. I'm going to make this Haishi bead earring. Only I'm going to do it in blue. So it's blue and white speckled. So I've got my ring. I need to add that little bead at the bottom there. Okay, there they are. add the little bead. Oh, lost it. And I add my disc bead, and then I have a trick that makes it so easy to add these beads. See, there's a hole in the middle there where they come, and you just kind of start adding. And then you can pull off the plastic, I guess it is. And your bead is there. Just a little trick I found that makes it easy to thread the beads. I guess you can call it threading. Okay, so now I need a disc bead. And I'm gonna keep on adding the high sheet beads. These are polymer clay beads. I guess high sheet is just like the proper name for them, but they're polymer clay and they feel like rubber. And people do so many different neat things with polymer clay. But that's what kind of beads these are. You can find them at anywhere, any craft store. Steady hands. I'm trying. All I'm doing is trying. Thank you. All right. Some more blue beads. And you know, with your findings, hey, me too. That's how I learned a lot of the words. I don't know any, like the names for the tools and those things. I never knew any of those things until I started watching the videos. I think I'd like to add one more row of the blue beads. And of course, I'm not counting them. I'm just kind of eyeballing everything. But you know, when you're just being precise, just kind of count everything so it'll be nice and even. And all right, I think that's gonna do it. Now I guess you can make it go all the way around. This pair that I have, it just has half of the beads. So I'm gonna add the disc bead and one more of the round beads. Uh-oh. And you know, since I kind of had stopped making the YouTube videos, people have still been watching. I still haven't made my 1,000 subscribers, so you know I need to make that goal too. That needs to be a goal of mine too, as well as the Etsy goal. So maybe when I get back into making more of these, maybe I'll meet that goal as well. So we have this now. This wire is so thin, and it's just very wiry. It's real strong. I think they make this from stainless steel. So I take, oh, where's my cat? He's not in here. I've got all my jewelry making stuff out, and he's not in here messing around with it. I'm shocked. My kitty is not in here. Sometimes he might make an appearance though. I've got the very end of this, and it's gonna make a little loop. I'm gonna bend it back, and see it made the little loop there. I have to make sure it almost meets the other wire. Oh wow, you made over 1,000. No, go. That's awesome. You go. You got to keep working, huh? We got to keep at it. So let me put these. A few fell off. Yay, that's awesome. I'm hoping in the summer months I can do more with everything. I have more free time, be able to do a little more creating and all of that fun stuff. There we go. All right, there's the loop. Now I need to do the same on both sides. Yes, I agree. I love that. I found that too. You have it really is a community that you build. Cats, dogs, snakes, yep. They sure do. Cats love boxes. They love to sit on anything we have. When I'm on my computer, sometimes my cat will get right on top of the computer and won't let me use it anymore. Oh yeah, that's not me. That's my child, not me. I don't do those. So I have the each of the ends right there, and I'm gonna take a little bitty jump ring, and it's teeny tiny. I suppose you can have different sizes um, for whatever effect you're looking for. But I take a teeny tiny jump ring. All right. So it's very small. It's a very, very little jump ring. And I put it through the top here. Oh, okay. And then I have to put it through the other. Hope everybody can see that. Now I have to close it back up. Now this is the part I have to be very careful about, because if you don't close it well enough, your earring wire will fall off. So of course, I sell these, so I have to be really careful and make sure everything is all nice and tight and won't fall off. So this is what it looks like before the wire goes on. And you know what? One of my colleagues retired Friday. That was her last day. We've worked together for well over 10 years. And her last day was Friday. Her favorite color is purple. So I gave her a pair of these with the purple beads. And she seemed to really like them. So I'm glad. I thought of doing that. Okay. No, if I showed what I just did. This is a ear wire. So I opened it up with my pliers. And I'm going to attach here. And this is another time. Make some. They're fun. They're fun little earrings. You can, use your favorite colors. This is another time where you have to be careful about making sure you use your wires, your pliers, to secure everything. Close all of everything back up. So that's what it looks like. The polymer clay disc earrings, and then that was the original one with the different color beads. I used the ones I got from Amazon there. So I don't know. I guess I look, and I've gotten to the point where I have so many beads now. It's not quite as fun to keep going. I love Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby, but I feel like I have those stores in my house now because I've invested in so many things. So now it's time to get to making, make sure I create, and hopefully it keeps trying to sell. These are some more just examples, and these are and I figured you were in the same boat. We collect all these beads, and it's like, what am I gonna do with all this? I gotta find something to make. The bead collection. Oh, okay. The little, what do you call them? Seed beads? Sure, I will. I do too. Definitely. I go in there. I could stay all day, and I probably have some in the past. I love going. So with my beads and everything that I sell with the hoops, these are some. Oh, those sales. They used to be better, I think. I have to say that. You used to get like 70% off, and I think I haven't seen quite as good since Christmas. I think maybe some stores do it 3 or 4 times a year. But when you do get those 70% off sales, I want to say, same here. The last good sale I went to was at Joann's. They had 70% off, and that must have been November. It was before Christmas. But I was like a kid in a candy shop, and I still have some of those beads now. I had a lot of fun. And Hobby Lobby, they have half off quite a bit, and so I really appreciate them too. Like, yes, I must have been. That's. I don't know if I made it to the Black Friday, but it might have been that one. I can't remember, but I know they had the 9.99 beads, three for $10. These are seed beads, and so it's just what I make with. It's just part of my collection. You went. I'm glad. I'm glad I gave you the tip to go. Just I have several different colors. So um, I have those. There's another hoop I just found. It's the gold tone one. I think this is, let's see, stainless. It's gold over stainless steel. And so that you see the little seed beads at the bottom. I have the blue. I have not used this one too much, but I feel like Easter's coming up. I have to find something to do with that one. Olive colors. I just have, just too many. There are just so many. And so these are, I think it's 8. I don't know. They're not the teeny tiny ones, but they're small. And then I kind of got into, these are the teeny tiny ones. But I have found for myself, they're not selling quite as well, so I don't make too many things with these. I have, I don't know, maybe 20 different colors of those. They're the teeny tiny ones. Yeah, and that's only some. I haven't shown everything. But something I'm also learning about, trying to figure out on the Etsy shop is collections. They say that when you sell things, when you have too many options, people get overwhelmed. And of course, with all these colors, I've got too many options probably in some of my items. But I want people to see what they could get. So trying to be a business person and creator at the same time is I'm finding it a little hard to juggle because my background is not in business. It's all pretty much trial and error. So I try not to, I want to have choices, but they say you're not supposed to have too many choices. So I'll just show a few more things. That's what I'm wearing now. Only I just, that have the choices. And so that's all in the shop too. There's green and, just different stuff. And so I think earlier on I was showing some of I call them stick earrings. I guess they're dangles. I guess dangling earrings. I have these in different colors. The little butterflies, and then this is called tiger's eye. And before I started making jewelry, I had no idea what any of the gemstone names were. But I've found those out. Let's see, this is called labradorite. So I have a collection of little butterflies. I have a different shaped hoop here. That's they're called teardrops. So I made this with the memory wire too, the teardrop hoop. So I've just shown a little of my collection. I wanted to make sure I talked about my goal. I've been writing my goals down. They say when you know, put your goals out there, pray about them, and write things down. So I've been doing all of the above. I just have fun sometimes writing things down. Does anybody have any questions? Something I can answer for them? I said I was going to try to make an hour video, but I'm not sure what else to make now. I have to do another live. I do too. Right, you'd like to set. I think that's a good idea too. And sometimes I think it is easy to listen to other people too much, and I know I'm guilty of that. Sometimes you have to go with what you feel, and I like sets too. Nothing is better than a nice earring and necklace set. And you add a bracelet too, that's good. I like that. You're welcome, Everyday Finance. Thank you very much. And everybody else that found time in their day to watch me, thank you. I appreciate the support. All right, I'm going to end that and then hopefully be back again later on this week. Bye-bye.